So number 9, we have the tangent square plus 2 tangent x minus 3 equal to 0. So this one, I can do the factorization. So we have the tangent x and the tangent x, 1, 3. And then plus 3 minus 1 equal to 0. So for this one, some of them may need to let u equal to tangent x. And then we will become u squared plus 2u minus 3 equal to 0. Then they do the factorization. Then they have the u 1 3 plus 3 minus 1. Then only they go to this step. That is the tangent x equal to 1. And then the tangent x equal to negative 3. So tangent so the basic angle will be the arctangent of 1, which is 45 degrees. So we have the ASTC, tangent positive will be the first and the third quadrant. So the x will be the 45 degree and the 180 plus 45 degree, which is the 45 degree and the 225 degree. And this one, we have the basic angle equal to the arctangent of 3. So arctangent of 3. Then arctangent of 3, so which is 71.6 degree. And we have the ASTC here. So tangent negative will be these two parts. This is the 360 minus theta and the 180 minus theta. So just now this one, which is the theta and the 180 plus theta. So the x here will be the 180 minus, and then we have the 360 minus. So we have the 360 minus. Okay. So we combine all together. So the x will be 45 degree, 108.4 degree, and then 225 degree, and the 288.4 degree. That. Okay, so we do the factorization here. So we have the sine x and the 2 sine x, 1, 1, plus 2 minus 1 equal to 0. Then we have the sine x equal to negative 1. Then x will be the 270 degree. Why? Because we have this one and this is 270 and it is negative 1. So only one solution here only. Okay, so for the value for sine, cos, when it is 0, 1 or negative 1, then I will get the value from the graph. Next, we have the 2 sine x equal to 1, then the sine x is half. So sine x is half, the basic angle will be the arc sine of half, which is 30 degree. And we have the ASTC, sine positive will be the theta and the 180 minus theta. So the x will be 30 degree and the 180 minus 30 degree, which is 30 degree and 150 degree. So we combine together, x will be the 30 degree, 150 degree, and 270 degree. Okay. See, this one we do the factorization. So we have the cos x and the 3 cos x, 1, 1. So this is minus 2 minus 3 plus 1. So we have the cos x equal to 1. Then the x is 90 degree. Okay. No, cos x is equal to 1. Then x is 0 degree and 360 degree. Okay. Because the graph for cos is like this. So we have these 2 points. That is the 360 and 0 degree. It is 1. Then we have the 3 cos x plus 1 equal to 0. Then the cos x equal to negative 1 over 3. And then we have the basic angle is the arc cos of 1 over 3. So we have the arc cos of 1 over 3. Okay. Then it is 70.5. Okay. So we have the ASTC, cos negative will be the 180 minus and the 180 plus. So the x will be the 180 minus, and then we also have the 180 plus. So we combine all together. So the x will be the 0 degree, 109.5 degree, and then 250.5 degree and 360 degree. Okay. So for D here, we have the sine square and cos here. For the just now, those questions, we have the sine square and then the with sine, cos square with cos. But now we have sine square with cos, then we have to use the identity. We know that the sine square plus cos square equal to 1. Then the sine square is 1 minus cos square. So this will become the 2, 1 minus cos square minus cos x minus 1 equal to 0. Then we have the 2 minus 2 cos square minus cos x minus 1 equal to 0. Then we have the 2 cos square x plus cos x minus 1 equal to 0. So I imagine I move all to the other side. So 2 cos square plus cos, 2 minus 1 is 1, 1. Move to the other side will be negative 1. So next we can do the factorization. So for the factorization, then we have the cos x, and then we have 1 and 2, 1 and 1 here. So we have plus 2 cos x minus 1 cos x. So we have the cos x equal to negative 1. So the graph for cos x is like this. Negative 1 will be the 180. So this will be the 180 and negative 1. So x is 180. And we have the cos x is half, then the basic angle will be the arc cos of half, which is 60 degree. Then we have the ASTC, cos positive will be the first and the last quadrant, which is the theta and 360 minus theta. So the x will be the 60 degree and then the 300 degree. So this 300 degree is the 360 minus 60. Okay, so we combine all together, the x will be 60 degree, 180 degree, and the 300 degree. So E is similar to the D there. So we know that the sine square plus cos square is 1, then the cos square is 1 minus sine square. So 3, 1 minus sine square x equal to the sine x plus 3. Then we have the 3 minus 3 sine square x equal to the sine x plus 3. So all move to the other side. And 3 minus 3 cancel. So we have the 3 sine square x plus sine x equal to 0. Then we factorize the sine x. Then we have the 3 sine x plus 1 equal to 0. So we have the sine x equal to 0. So the graph for sine is like this. So we know that the x will be the 0 degree, 180 degree, and 360 degree. And we have the sine x equal to negative 1 over 3. Okay, because we have the sine x, 3 sine x plus 1 equal to 0. So the basic angle will be the arc sine of 1 over 3. Arc sine of 1 over 3. Then this will be the 19.47. Okay, so the x, we have the ASTC, sine negative will be the third and fourth, which is 180 plus theta and the 360 minus theta. So we have the 180 plus, and then we have the 360 minus. Okay, so we combine all together, then the x will be 0 degree, 180 degree, 199.5 degree, 340.5 degree, and 360 degree. So here, we know that the sine square plus cos square equal to 1. Cos square is 1 minus sine square. So we have the sine x plus 5 equal to 6, 1 minus sine square x. Then we have this is 6 minus 6 sine square x. So we will have the 6 sine square x plus sine x minus 1 equal to 0. Okay, and then we do the factorization. So 6, 1, 6, 2, 3. So middle is 1, then it's 2, 3. So we have the 2x sine x and the 3 sine x, 1, 1 plus 3 minus 1. Okay, So we have the 2 sine x plus 1 equal to 0. Then the sine x will be the negative half, and the basic angle will be the arc sine of half, which is 30 degree. And we have the ASTC, sine negative will be the 180 plus and the 360 minus. So we have the x is the 180 plus 30, which is 210, and the 360 minus 30, that 330. And then we have the 3 sine x minus 1 equal to 0. Then we have the sine x equal to 1 over 3. So the basic angle will be the arc sine 1 over 3. Then it is 19.5 degree. Okay. So this is the basic angle. And then the x will be sine positive. Sine positive will be the first and the third quadrant, which is the theta and the 180 minus theta. So we will have the 19.4 and the 180 minus, then this is 160.5. Okay, so we combine all together. So the x will be 19.47, 100.5. This one not 47, this is 5 degree. Okay, and then we will have the 210 and 330 degree.